Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and another Monday mix. Today is July the 22nd. Now yesterday, 21st of July, I went to a car boot sale and I made some buys, so I'll be showing those a little bit later on in the video. However, in the post this week, I've got a couple of things. Now this came totally out of the blue. A lovely lady called Judith from the Isle of Man, also known as Squirreling Coins. She does leave comments on quite a few people's videos. She sent 3 of these for me. 2 of them I'll be sending on to other people. But this is the one I've kept. It's part of the Manx Wildlife series, which actually did go into circulation on the Isle of Man. So dated 2023. So this is the circulated 20 pence of the mountain hare. And then we've got the Manx Moaha Ni something. I don't know, I can't even pronounce it. Well, that was a lovely gesture by Judith. And something to go into the collection. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you, I'm going to need my little snooker gloves on. Now I've been shown some Gibraltar coins over the last couple of weeks, and there's a coin here that I've been after for a little while. Now I didn't get into serious coin collection until 2020, and this coin is actually from 2020 from Gibraltar, and it is the penny black, which celebrates 180 years since the first adhesive postage stamp was used in 1840. It's also known as the penny black. So it's a proof finish, and there's about 7,500 of these were made. There was also done in silver and gold proof as well. Now, cost wise, the site that I looked on, it was about £22.99. However, I managed to get a 15% discount. So it was £19.54 in total. There was no postage to pay. However, it was actually sent as to be signed for. But an absolutely lovely coin, that. I mean, many of you will have probably already got it in the little packs. But as I said, because I started series coin collecting a little bit late, I didn't get round to it. So I'm just going to put it back in its little folder. I'll put that down there. Now, there's not much in the way of what happened on this day, because some of the ones that I found, births, deaths, etc., they were just a bit obscure. But one birth that you will have heard of was way back on the 22nd of July 2013, where Prince George Alexander Louis was born, who was going to be second in line to the throne after his father, Prince William. Now, at the time of Prince George's birth, there was going to be 3 heirs to the throne, and that's never happened since the Victorian era. So obviously we still had Queen Elizabeth on the throne at that time, and then of course there was Charles, then William, and then Prince George. Now, there was 3 coins that were brought out by the Royal Mint. In the year of his birth, there was the christening one with a mintage of 56,014. This is the Cupid nickel version, by the way. There were also coins issued in other types of metals like silver, silverproof and goldproof, etc. Then 5 years later in 2018, there was actually 2 coins. There was his 5th birthday, and this had a mintage of 39,086. That was in the Cupid nickel version, and 11,509 in proof. It was actually also in the 2018 annual set. And then in the same year, we had the 4 generations of royalty, where we had the ciphers of Queen Elizabeth, Charles, William and George all on the same coin. The number 1 song way back in 1984 was Frankie Goes to Hollywood with 2 Tribes. They were the first British act in the UK charts to have 3 successive number 1s with their first 3 singles since Liverpool band Gerry and the Pacemakers. Now, as it turns out, Frankie Goes to Hollywood are also from Liverpool as well. Now, the song actually won a 1985 Brit Award for the best single, and Frankie Goes to Hollywood also won British Breakthrough Act of the same year, 1985. They also won an Ivor Novello Award for the best song musically and lyrically. Fortunately, they didn't seem to last too long, because after about a year or so they sort of went into hiding, then they broke up, then got back together, then broke up again, and probably saw them in the 2023 Eurovision Song Contest that was also held in Liverpool. Right, let's get into some coins that I've actually been buying. Now, overall, I think I've done well with regards to cost-wise. I spent in total £21. But some of them probably... Well, I know I probably overspent, but never mind. So anyway, the first coin stall I came to, which I've dealt with quite a number of times, he had these foreign coins. There was 10 for £1, he said. So this is from Canada, 10 cents from the year 1990. This had a mintage of 65,023,000. The Schooner Blue Nose. We also have one from 1995, again 10 cents. Mintage on this one is 123,875,000. You can see there's going to be a theme developing here. 2006, 10 cents. And then you can see at the bottom there, it's got that little P underneath the Queen's portrait. See if I can zoom in a bit more. Which stands for plated, which has been done at the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa. Mintage of 331,647,000. 2006. Same mintage. 2006. Now you're probably thinking, well, why have you got two 2006s? Well, this one was actually done at the Royal Canadian Mint in Winnipeg, and the difference is that on the obverse you've got the Royal Canadian Mint mark there at the bottom, where the other one just had a P. So it is two varieties. Moving forward to 2008, 10 cents. Mintage of 467,495,000. Again, you can see the little Royal Canadian Mint mark on the bottom. Next is 2009. Mintage of 370,700,000. And the last of the 10 cents is this one from 2013. This had a mintage of 104,775,000. So, canny little date run coming on there. Now we also have a Beaver from 2008, 5 cents. Mintage of 278,530,000. And last but not least, we've got 25 cents from 1979. And this had a mintage of 131,042,905. So that's actually altogether is $1 worth of Canadian currency, and $1 at the moment is around about 56 pence, I think it is. So 56 pence for those. But there was two more as well. I've got this one from the United States, 1 dime. Franklin D. Roosevelt. Denver Mint, the little D, and the year 1997. Mintage of this one was 979,810,000, and cost today in pounds is about 7 pence. Now, he did say it was 10 for a pound. Now, it turned out that the coins that I took out, there was 11 of them. Now, this was the last one. Now, you might think, well, Republic of France, but it isn't a French coin, believe it or not, even though it's got Marianne on the obverse. It's actually from Algeria, and this is a new country for me. 1950, 100 francs. Now, at the time, Algeria was a French colony up until 1962. So this 100 francs had a mintage of 22,189,000. Now, according to New Mister, the lowest grade that it's on there is a very good, and cost is £1.20. So I'm thinking that with those coins there, I've actually done quite well. So let's just move out a bit, and then we'll move on to the next one. Now, I've got 7 old pre-decimal pennies. Again, all of them I need for the date run. Now, with these, like I say, I've got 7 of them. It was a different stall, and the man was selling them for £1.50 each. Yeah, £10.50. However, I got them for 10 quid. But I've probably paid over the odds for them, but I'm not really bothered. So I've got here from 1883. This had a mintage of 6,237,000. I think is that the second portrait of Victoria. Jack the Ripper coin from 1888. A mintage of 5,125,000. Well, they're not in too bad condition. I mean, you've got to realise that they are quite old. This one's not too bad. 1890. Mintage of 15,331,000. Fortunately, it's got a little bit of a dint in the back, but it was the only 1890 coin I could see. But the reverse isn't too bad. Then we've got one from 1891. This has probably got the highest mintage of the ones I'm going to be showing you. 17,886,000. $18.94. So the aged head. This is the lowest mintage out of all the ones I'm showing you. 3,883,000. We've got one from 1895. I mean, this light is making the coins look a bit green, but I can show you they're not. That's the veiled head, 1895. 5,395,800 is the mintage on this one. But I have noticed that it does actually have a low tide variety, not the normal tide. This is and you can see the little initials TB just underneath the coin's neck for Thomas Brock, who was the designer for this, and it was engraved by George William de Saules. Then obviously we've got to look at this little bit at the top, as Coin Patrol likes to call it, the 1mm, 2mm gap. It is one just a 1mm, so not the rarer one. And last but not least, from 1898, it's got a little bit of a speck there. That's part of the coin, I think. Again, not bad condition. Vintage of 14,296,800. So, like I say, £10 for them and £1 for those. That's 11. And I've got one more coin to show you, which the first coin seller, going back to him, he had it on this pinned on a board for £12. Now, I thought, I'm sure he's got it in the wrong bag, and I'll explain in a second. So there's the obverse. And you can say what we've got around here is the Spirit of Manchester, or Friendship, Manchester 2002 Commonwealth Games. So which one is it? Wales. And it's in fantastic condition. Now, although it said £12 on the little packet, I got it for £10. Now, right next to it, there was a Commonwealth Games Scotland in a packet, and that had a price tag of 18. Now, I think there should have been the other way around. So £18 for this one, and maybe 12 for the Scotland. But to get a Wales one, which is the second rarest commemorative in the £2 coin variety, it's only got mintage of what, 588,500 off the top of my head. But by the way, you won't be seeing this in a coin hunt. I'm not going to be stuffing bags or anything like that, but it is needed to backfill a couple of the albums. So that's not too bad at all, is it? But first we'll have a look at the new Mr. Front page. Now, this does include all the coins that I bought at the car boot sale. So it's up the number of countries to 123 from 122. And what I'll do is I'll put some annotations somewhere on the right hand side of all the coins that we do find in the hunt. Right, so I've got a little bit of time left, so I'm just going to quickly go through some of these world coins that I was given some time ago by Judas and Smithy, and I think there's some that I put in there as well. So we'll try and get through about 10 of them. So 5 cents, Monticello. I think that's Thomas Jefferson's home, I think. And what we've got here is 1983. And it looks like a D mint mark, which is Denver. 2010, one peso, I would think, yeah, from Mexico. Very intricate design that, with the eagle devouring a snake. Oh, another Canadian one. It's going to be typical. I'm going to find a date in amongst these that I've already bought today, but that one's from 1968. This is from Switzerland. That's Helvetia standing. Be a rotten, I would think. I was a half franc, 1982. This looks like one of them 10 centimes that sometimes Paul at Coin Patrol finds in his penny hunts. Napoleon III, 1855. I think it's quite a common date we'll find for that one. A lot of damage on it, unfortunately. I think I've already got that date. I've got here from Malaysia, 1941, 1 cent. King George VI. Belgium, 1 franc. That's the Dutch spelling. It's 1951, I think. Yeah. Let's do 3 more. That's another one from France, with a very windy day with the ice cream cone getting blown about. 100 francs, 1955. We'll do 2 more. Oh, another French one, unfortunately, the Soa. 1 franc from 1978. See if we can get something a little bit different. Canadian cent, 1961, with a Mary Gillick portrait of Queen Elizabeth. Alright, so we'll have a quick look at my new Mr. page after that has been updated. And that is it for today. There's been a few purchases I'm still waiting for to come through in the post, and obviously some coins from Westminster Collection as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. Let us know if you think I did well with the buys that I made on the coins from the car boot sale. And until the next time, thank you for watching. Keep on hunting, enjoy yourselves, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.